EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. Today, from picturesque Quail Hollow, live second-round coverage of the Charlotte Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard.
Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to my EA Sports PGA Tour career mode. We are competing here at Quail Hollow Club in round number 2. The simulation in round number 1 wasn't kind to me at all. So as you can see, we are beginning things here at +2. It's a decent opening strike here on this par 3. That ball should bounce and hopefully sit down. And that is a fantastic approach shot. That should be almost a guaranteed birdie. And hopefully I can start to claw things back and just try and make the cut for the weekend. An 8-footer turning from right to left. It's a good putt. Great way to start round number 2 here in the Charlotte Championship. But as you can see, I'm currently 6 shots off the leaders who are yet to tee off here in round number 2. Hole number 5 is a par 4, dogleg left to right. I'm trying to take this down the centre of the fairway, just allowing for that 7-mile-per-hour wind. So I'm going to try and play a little bit of a fade shot here. It is something I am working hard on behind the scenes, guys. It's the only thing I've not enabled yet when it comes to the more difficult side of the settings. I am playing on the hardest swing settings, the hardest putting settings, but I am very inconsistent with the shot shaping when it is enabled. But it's something I'm trying to work hard on in behind the scenes. So 152 yards out. I think we're going to have to go 9-iron here with a little bit of loft. We are 13 feet up, a 7-mile-per-hour crosswind coming in off the right. Let's go with a knockdown, actually. Let's try and sting this up a little bit. It is a shot I am trying to use more frequently. Oh, that's going way left. It's going to come up way short as well. That was a poor shot decision on my part. We've come up way short, 50 feet out. I'm left with a 2-foot uphill slope to navigate here as well. That was a really disappointing approach shot. This putt is turning from left to right. Let's see if we can drain this, or at very least get it close. It's on a good line. It's on a good line. Just left it short. Would you believe it? I think that, but yeah, it was. That ball was going to drop if I hit it firm enough. It's a solid par though. I will remain at +1. Just trying my best to remain in the event over the weekend. Hole number 6 is a par 3. 243 yards to the pin, but we do have a 26 feet downhill elevation to calculate. 3-iron finesse, full loft here. I'm looking to land this right at the front of the green, playing the wind. It's a really nice strike, actually. It's tracking well. Oh my goodness, it was almost my 4th hole in one. That ball landed probably about half a foot short of the pin and kicked into it. If we didn't hit the flagstick there, I think that ball would have comfortably ran off the green. So we'll take the good with the bad there. I do move back to level par. But the simulation in this game can either be really, really good, as we've seen in last week's round, or it can just absolutely kill you, like what I've seen in round number 1 so far. But let's try and fade this against the wind here. It's another elevated tee box. There's a perfect. That ball's tracking well. Taking a very aggressive line there. 244 yards to the pin. 214, sorry. Got to navigate the water. Certainly don't want to come up short here. 5-iron approach with a lot of loft. Taking that tree out of the equation on the right-hand side. It's a nice strike. Oh, that's long. That is really long. I was just trying to play for the centre of the green there, but that ball is probably shot 20 feet more to the left than I would have liked. So this is a tricky downhill putt for Eagle. 63 feet out, but it is 2 foot downhill. This is breaking multiple ways here. We certainly got the weight. Oh, it just breaks a little bit too much on the left-hand side. I gave it an opportunity. It's going to be a pretty straightforward birdie putt. My third birdie off the round. Just going to play this firm. And that is a solid start for this round. Like I say, 3 birdies out of 4 holes. Can't complain at that. We started the day at 2 over. I am now -1. And we step on to the 8th hole. This is a short par 4. This is going to be nothing more than a drive and a pitch into this tight green. Very narrow fairway as well. Got to beware of the tree up there on the left-hand side. So the fade kicking in lovely there. And that ball just comes up short of the bunker. 41 yards left to the cup. Spinner. I am trying hard to level that up to gold. Just can't find a shot I'm happy with here. I'm going to have to go with a 60-degree wedge. The spinner shot, high loft, and try and execute the partial here. This shot's all about feel. As you can see, I don't play with a swing meter enabled when I play my career mode. That needs to go. Oh, I've came up way short. I was too cautious there. That's going to be a long uphill putt. 22 feet out. Uphill by 7 inches. This putt will break from right to left. Disappointed again with that approach shot. That and the knockdown. A few holes back. I don't think I've hit that firm enough. No, left it short. Wasn't really on line either. Disappointing par there because that is a really scoreable par 4. But let's move on to hole number 9. I'm still 4 shots off. The leaders are yet to tee off. So the 9th hole here at Quail Hollow is a lengthy par 4. Got to find fairway off the tee box here. Bunker and play up the right-hand side. So let's try and draw this from right to left, across to the left-hand centre off the fairway. It's a decent strike. That's really going to open the green up for me, and that's quite a big drive for me. 316 yards that has ran out in total. It's really took a lot of the yardage out. 164 yards up 8 feet. 9-iron with high loft. Play the wind here. This ball should sit down pretty quickly. It's a lovely strike. It's tracking well. It should bounce and kick up. It's done exactly that. What a fantastic approach shot that is. That is going to be another tap-in birdie. My 4th birdie off the round. We did start the day at 2 over. That gets me back to -2. And what a fantastic second round. It's going to be down to the simulation now. Hopefully it is kind. It does finish me off at -2 through 18 holes. So let's move on to round number 3 and see if we can get things going on moving day. So here we are, round number 3. at the Quail Hollow Club. Simulations kept me at level par. I'll take that all day long. I'm currently 4 shots behind the leader. But Quail Hollow Club is no joke in these tournament conditions. So we do begin things here in hole number 12. This is a very narrow fairway. Fairway is going to kick from left to right. Just applied a little bit of drop, try to take this down the left-hand side, and hopefully that wind in the fairway brings me back to the right-hand side. That's a lovely tee shot. Nice kick. Not getting as much run out on these fairways as we did the previous rounds. 150 yards to the pin. Finesse. 9 iron. It is up 7 feet. Let's apply a little bit of high loft here. The yardage should be bang on. Going to aim left for the wind here. It is fluctuating between 8 and 9. Need to get a perfect swing timing. There's the underswing. Oh, it's a fast. That's going to be long. That is going to be long. That ball just trickles in to the fringe, sadly. Those fasts really seem to add a good bit of yardage. Let's see if I can chip this one in. I am going to be aggressive. We are going for our 3rd straight victory in the Corn Tour Ferry Finals. That should turn. Oh, I hit it too firm through the break. And that's actually going to be a test and par putt. So I think I'm going to comfortably earn my PGA Tour card. I kind of want to slow things down on the career mode. Well, I already have. I'm not pumping out career mode videos, guys, because like I say, when I do enter the PGA Tour, I want to play 1 round full events, not the quick play. And hopefully that is going to be updated in the game very shortly, where you can either play 1 rounds, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, or the complete 4 rounds. And that will be a very welcome addition. So coming back to the 7 iron here. Let's fully attack this, playing the wind. There's the overpower. Do get the perfect. This is tracking well. Is it going to hold? It just slides off the green to the right. That wind moved me a little bit more than I gave it credit for. Anything 5 or 6 feet left, right of that pin there, sorry, with the approach shot. It was always going to work its way off the green. See if we can chip this one in. At the very least, get it close for the par. Far too cautious that time. Too aggressive on the previous hole with a chip, and this time I was too conservative, and I've left myself a nasty putt just for the par. Going to play this firm once again, try and take a little bit of the break out. It's a good read. It's a solid par. I do remain at 2 under, and I need to get things going here if we're going to have any chance of walking away with the victory. This is a short par 4. This could well be almost drivable. I'm going to try and use the bank on the right-hand side. So just playing a little bit of draw here, because I don't want to run through the green. Get the overswing. Oh, that's going way left. Wow. I think a combination of the draw, the overswing and the fast took that ball way off my intended target line, which was about 10 yards right of the bunker. Looking for the kick on. So this is an important shot now. Let's see if I can pick this one close. It needs to run. It needs to run. It's going to be a tricky birdie putt. But the main thing is, it is a good birdie opportunity. Would have liked it closer though. A little bit of movement right to left here. Just added a little bit of extra power. Turn, turn, turn. It does turn. I do pick up my first birdie of today's round. It moves me to 3 under par. 3 shots off the leader, who is in the clubhouse with a 66 today. Hole number 15, par 5. 9-mile-per-hour wind in my face, so we'll be lucky to drive this past 300 yards. Try and get the overswing. There we go, it's an overswing, perfect. I think we can comfortably reach the green in 2. Whether or not I can get the ball to sit down is another question. 292 yards, I can't reach this green in 2 at all. Let's try and lay up down the right-hand side. Bunkers in play here. Full loft in this power approach. Ball's going to shoot left at my feet. Oh no. That ball turned a lot more to the left than I expected it to. And it's going to be another bunker shot. But I need to get up and down if we are going to walk away with a birdie. Picks another shot. I'm trying to level up to gold. That needs to get down. I've way overhit that. And these are the kind of shots that are very, very tricky without the swing meter. Like I say, it's all about feel. My third chipping of the round. Let's see if it can be third time lucky. Not going anywhere near a hole out with a chip shot today. But this is downhill. Go on, get in. Oh, I went for it, and I'll tell you what, that is not the easiest of putts for the par. Don't tell me I'm going to bogey the par 5 here. I think this is my final hole of round number 3. Disappointed with how I played this. This par 5. I'm going to play this one firm up the hill. It looks good. It is good, so I am going to remain at 3 under par. Moving into round number 4. I am 4 shots off the current leader. Let's see if we can climb a mountain in the 4th and final round of the Charlotte Championship. So here we are, Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina. As you've seen there, I'm currently 7 shots off the leader. I'm just playing for pride here, personal pride. Try to finish as high up the leaderboard as possible. Certainly not going to win this one. Yeah, again, the simulations killed me. Started me at 2 over par. We were 3 under. So let's see if we can land this one short off the pin and let it release out on hole number 13. This is decent. It's on a good line. Has it got the legs? That's going to come up short, but it's a decent approach shot. I expected a firmer initial kick there, but it is an uphill putt. 18 feet out, turning from left to right. These are the kind of putts you need to convert if you want to do well in events.
This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
We've got the weight. Oh, we've got the read. That is a big putt. That is a big, big putt. And it's just a pity that yet again the simulation's killing me. But last week the simulation worked really well in my favour, so I can't complain too much. I think I've had something like 9 birdies over the course of my quick play round so far, and I'm only 2 under par. Let's see if we can find the green this time. Learned a lot in the previous round on this hole. That's turning beautifully. Oh, early. Yeah, again, I've overdrawn it. Wow. This time it's a more favourable pin. Far more accessible from the bunker. I need to birdie this one. Let's see if I can land this. Just a little bit short of the pin. That needs to go. I've left that way short. I've left that way, way short. And there is a fair bit of movement in this 11-foot putt from right to left. This is a big moment coming up. I think this could well define where we finish on the leaderboard. Oh, it turned late. No way. I thought that was going to be bang in the centre of the jaws there. Then that last second, the ball just turned hard left. That is a really disappointing par. I've not played the scoreable holes as well as I could have in this quick play rounds. So I am going to remain at 2 under. Hole number 15 is a long par 5.
47-yard 15, the dog legs to the left, and you can see the
It's a 2 mile per hour
is
wind.
over the water.
Let's draw this a little bit because I want to be over on the left-hand side of this fairway. That's turning well. That's going to take a good bit of yardage out of this par 5. Still a lot of work to do here though. 251 yards. We found a bunker the last time. Let's see if we can find the gap between the two bunkers this time. High power approach. 2 wood. Overpower here. I get the overpower. That's on a really good line. But there's the problem when you do find the green. That is shot all the way through into the first cut. I've got nothing to lose now. I'm going to have to play the spinner here. It's going to be another partial shot. Just applying a little bit of high loft just to make sure it does stop down quickly. This shot is all about feel here. That needs to get down. Oh, no way, wow. And look at that, that ball is running off the green. That's another poor shot. I don't think I generated as much spin as I expected there. But that downhill slope was always going to be tricky to hold if you found it. Tough pin location, that. Yeah, and I did say it in the last hole. The scoreable holes today, I've just not played well enough. I think this is my second par 5 on the par 5s. We parred the drivable par 4 twice. And that's kind of 4 shots that I have lost combined. With the simulation, it's not been kind. So I'm currently 7 shots behind. I really need to finish strong now. Hole number 16 is a long par 4. The wind is going to be slightly in my favor here. It's only 2 mile per hour wind. Got to make sure I avoid this bunker down the right hand side. Don't want to be going too far left neither. We get it perfect. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, just as well the conditions are firm. I can't understand how that ball went right and stayed right. I did apply a tiny bit of fade. But let's see if we can get this one dialed in. 8-iron approach with high loft, playing the slope in the wind. That ball is turning back beautifully. That's a good shot. I'm going to take that. It's going to leave me an uphill putt. 26 feet out. This will move from left to right. That ball just sat down instantly on the upslope. I've missed on the right hand side here. Didn't hit it firm enough neither. And that kind of sums up my round here. Yet so close, yet so far away. 2 holes remaining. Let's see if we can get at least 1 birdie in these 2 closing holes. But we are edging closer and closer to the holy grail of the PGA Tour. And I cannot wait to get there. My character slowly leveling up, making sure I am ready for the challenge. I'm taking a risky shot on here. Finesse 6-iron, full loft. This could go horribly wrong. Or it could go really, really well. This is good. Should kick left. That took a weird kick. I was expecting that ball to kick more to the left than what it did. We are pin high, but it's left me a tricky downhill putt. 17 feet out. It will turn from left to right. Just going to trickle us down there. It should turn. It should turn. It does turn. What a fantastic putt that is. It does get me to 3 under par. Let's see if we can finish with another birdie. I'm currently 9th. I think 4 under would secure a top 10 finish, but it's another long par 4. And this is a fantastic finishing hole. That creek isn't played down the left-hand side.
delicacy is required.
That should be ideal. Should get a decent run out here. That should leave me nothing more than an 8 iron into the green, which is 14 feet above me. Wind very, very mild, 177 yards. Yeah, it's going to be 8 iron. Just applying a good bit of high loft here, and I'm really attacking this pin. No holds barred here. It's going to be all or nothing. Shooting right a little bit, but it should kick up. I didn't get the carry I was expecting there. But like I say, in the hardest swing difficulty, anything other than perfect on the swing timing, and the ball does deviate off your line, you do lose weight or gain yardage as well. So big putt here. I've overhit that through the break. That's left me a simple tap-in par. I will finish at 3 under par. But that is going to be it for today's round and for today's event. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
Alongside Frank Nobilo. And for all of us here at EA Sports, so long until next time.